Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another Gaming with Source Blood in 4K. We had a little issue with our HDR settings, so today this video should be recorded in HDR. Let me just check real quick. Yep, should be recorded in HDR today. Last time we did a very long video. I apologize for the length of the last video. But we had a lot of work to do around Ashina Castle with idols, and we did quite a few mini bosses as well. So we're picking up and continuing from that today. And today we're going to be effectively finishing off Hirata, I want to say, and Lady Butterfly before we advance to Genshiro. We might also do the boss on Mount. I don't think we have the map for it yet, but we might also do the boss on the mountain, which is where the monks are. So we'll see how it goes today, but I don't want to put too much into this video because the last one was like 3 hours long. So let's get started. So we killed Shinobi Hunter here. That was the last thing we did, and now we're moving up the pathway. And we've opened up kind of one of the best early game XP farms right now. And this is really early game, because we can start from this idol, run to the top, go back down, and do it again until we get the XP and the levels that we're trying to achieve, you know? $34 XP per kill in your first playthrough. Obviously in New Game Plus this XP amount goes up significantly. So we're just gonna go this way. Oops. And crouch when you land so you don't alert the two guys sitting there. Now, but this next part right here, I like to run through the bamboo, grapple up, and then there's a particular order that you'll see me kill these guys in. So let's see if I can remember it. If I remember it, this will be smooth. If I don't, then this will be a shit show. I kid you not. So let's go. Okay, so that was a little fast. So when we grapple up, we immediately rush to this guy, then this guy, then here, then we turn and we hit this guy over here. What I did just now was I went here, then I went here, then for some odd reason, instead of hitting this guy, I went over here, and then over here, and then back. Well, you saw what happened. That's fine. So we're gonna grab this item real quick. Oil is used for the flame barrels, so we burn people with the oil. It increased burn damage. And grab this guy real quick, and then up top we go. Now we are carrying a lot of skill points right here, so we want to be careful, you know, who we choose to attack. Especially if we're uncertain about the situations and we don't know if we're going to survive it. Because you don't really want to lose that many skill points, right? A good way to deal with it though would be to get the esoteric text before you do it. So like the one on the mountain with the monks, or the one that you get from Genichiro would be a good way to keep those things, you know, in order. When we get up here, we want to crouch so that guy doesn't see us. And we jump off here, grab low, and crouch again. So as it looks like you are about to fall out of range, that's when you grapple up and you come up here. That was my mistake. You should grab the big guy first. Always grab the big guy first. Make sure you grab that big guy first. Okay? So now we're clear all the way up to this point right here. We're going to go up here and we are going to have a little conversation with Owl.
Chief. お前か不覚を取ったこのわしも置いたものだ手当てはよいこの傷ではこれはお屋敷の巫女様だがこの日の手のそうあちらから外へ出て崖沿いに進みさすればわかりました。狼よ、はい、主は絶対狼よ、父上。
Yeah, so we can come out of that code in a sec.
飛騨霊園から魔を任せ
We can come back to that code in a sec. Because he talks about the Iron Code a lot, but when it comes to the Iron Code, it only applies to us, so. We got a nice view here of everything burning around us. We'll take this guy out first. And then we're going down through here. No. This is very easy to miss. So when you come down here, always look to your left. And you'll see that there's a little nook right here. And you get another Maibu balloon of possessions. And then as we get down here, you see there's another shinobi hunter waiting for us, right? Now remember what I said, you don't want to fight these guys on ground that isn't even, so make sure that he comes up to you. I apologize for that appalling display. I'm still warming up this morning. I'm still warming up, but you know, you can see my parries are catching up slowly. Our first bulging coin purse. Lovely. Now for this next part, I like to do this in a particular order. So you'll see that there's a couple guys over there in the cave. That's 2 guys right there. But there's also a guy right here and another guy in the back over here. So I tend to hit these guys first, right? Also, prioritize people with axes first. I can't see, but I think this guy has an axe. So we're gonna hit him first. There we go. Easy. Easy, right, guys? Now, when we come in here, there's another guy here on the right. So be prepared. You can't see him until you get about here, and then you can see his little torch right there, right? We keep coming, and then we have a wall jump right here. And this brings us to our first new idol this morning. I'm thinking today I might do 2 additional mini bosses. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so normally I run at that guy. I don't even know why I hesitated just now, but we run at that guy. Get up on the roof for the next 2 guys that are padding here. And wait for them to get into the maximum range of the patrol. And then you kill them both without being seen by the fire guy over there. And remember, we're dealing with the axe guys first, right? Back up a little bit so you can reset that encounter. We're too far to collect the items, but that's okay. I was a little sloppy. I should have jumped down a little bit earlier, but don't worry about it. We'll get it sorted. Yeah, we just want to reset that encounter a little bit. Oh, this dude's still looking for me. Spectacular. Alright, I might have to finish him. That's alright. Okay, that was his partner, so we are good. There's a reason why I'm waiting. Is because there are enemies on the inside of this building on the right too that I kind of want to do self-kills on. Just for the fun of it, so we're waiting for that guy to go away. Just like that. Alright, so when we get in here now, grab the Divine Confetti. Remember, Divine Confetti is very important, so you want to hold on to that for the headless encounters. Walk in and grab that guy right there. There should be another dude right here. Yep, there he is. And as you saw, charge a thrust, strike through the wall, and go straight for the death blow. Because we don't come to play around, right? We ain't joking around here. We come to kill people. Alright, so now we're going to run up here. Because we cleared this area. Nothing more to see here. Through the water. Now, I don't remember this guy's name in the blue. But before you talk to him, I like to clear the area out a little bit, which helps keep him alive a little longer in the actual boss battle. So we're gonna go to the left. Just come right here and lock in. And grab that guy right there. Nobody else behind that door. Move up a little bit. Alright, so two of them down. I don't exactly kind of remember how I did this before. So this is going to be a little bit challenging for me, but we'll see. We come around the back here. I think I take out this guy right here in front of me. And then I run to the archer. And I kill as many of these guys as I can before I engage the drunkard. I think that's how I used to do it. I don't remember though. So we're going to do that. And now we run. Because it's a bit much to deal with Jizo and all those guys, right? It can be done, but I just don't like doing it. Alright, this is the way we're gonna do this. So we draw them out one at a time. Juzo's still looking at us. So we're going around the back. And we're going to kill the other guy up front. It looks like Juzo is engaged with our flank, so we need to get in there. We need to get in there, or he's gonna die very fast. Remember, Ichimonji doubles. Remember your parries as well. Ooh, he grabbed me. It's been a while since I did this like this, as you can tell. Watch out for that poison. There we go. Nope. Wait for the poison to drop off his blade. And that's it. That's the end of Juzo. You're welcome. Thank you for watching. That's the end of the video today. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's fine. As we play more, those fights get a little more refined. So don't worry about it too much. Alright, we need to hit this guy right here. As he's walking, coming to us. It's a great opportunity to KO the bastard, you know? There you go. Just wait for that guy to move and then end him as well. Ooh, we got 5 points. We gotta spend those. We have to spend those 5 points. We don't have a choice. We don't have a say in it. When you have that many points and you're going up against an enemy like Lady Butterfly, you should not be walking around with that many points. Alright, here we go. Secret room door. Some coin purses in here. Run through the back. Grab another divine confetti or 2. And then open this chest right here. And that's a prayer bead. Which brings our grand total to 4 prayer beads, which means it's time for another health buff. So we have our 3rd prayer necklace. And we're just gonna hug this wall real quick. And we're gonna roll up through here. I think that was Inosuke. That was on the fight with Juzo.
フクロウのせがれか。わしは恐ろしきものを見た。湧き出てくるのじゃ。次から次へと。止め殿、止め殿。若様、若様がお屋敷の奥に。わしのせがれが。伊之助が向かったゆえ無事と思うが、はぐれ忍びよ、念のためじゃ。お主も若様をお救いに行っておくれ。
Yeah, so Inosuke is up ahead. The person that we fought Juzo with was the guy that, if you remember, we went and they were whispering. There was a woman saying, you know, you're hurt, you can't go and fight. And he said there's a shinobi hunter among them, I have to go, etc. Yeah, so that's what that was. So we are going to enhance our physical attributes with a prayer bead. 4 prayer beads. And a 3rd prayer necklace. There we go. And what do I do now? It's been so long. I think we run right down this corridor and we kill the guy that comes out. Oh, wait, I forgot something. I forgot those 5 points that are just sitting there looking at me in the face. So we're going to acquire skills. And the skill that we're getting is the Ashina Cross, which is a very nice skill. We don't usually open these skills up this early, so let's have a look at it. This one uses spirit emblems, unfortunately, whereas some of the others don't. But it's a very nice skill to have. But for now, I guess we will stick with Ichimonji. And so we'll go up here and we will talk to Inosuke.
そなた若様のこの先へ行くのはやめておけ。恐ろしき現実よ。種ならしがなければ破れぬぞ。これをわずかだがそなたに託そう。
Alright, so we got snap seeds, which are used to dispel illusions, which is very important for this particular fight with Lady Butterfly, because she actually does cast illusions and then you have to dispel them. I tend to not dispel the illusions. I tend to just run until they disappear, and then I fight her afterwards. You do need to have shurikens equipped for this fight. I don't recommend using the spinning shurikens. It'll use too many. It'll take too long. So just use a loaded shuriken. So whenever she goes up in the air, you have to hit her with a loaded shuriken. Some people recommend using the Nightjar Slash for this fight. I don't use it myself because Ichimonji does a lot more posture damage once she is stunned. So I will prefer to use Ichimonji over the Nightjar Slash. But the Nightjar Slash is good for closing and creating distance in this fight, if you want to try it out. Alright. I'm a bit nervous now because I haven't done this fight in a long time. So we'll see how this goes. Just give me a sec, guys. 1 sec. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. Yeah, so we have our seeds. 1 sec. Let me put my headset back on. And this path leads to Lady Butterfly. But before we do that, we're gonna go take out one more mini boss. So let's head back to the bamboo thicket. The reason why we kill these two guys on the step down here at the bottom is because there's an archer up there who can see you if you kill them any closer. So we pulled him down here. Yeah, we killed him down here to avoid that archer up there on the ledge. But you can see in the top right, way over there. That's the reason. Oops. I kind of messed that one up. Alright, let's see if we can get this order right now. Up. Straight for this guy. Then the next guy. Then the next guy. Oh crap. I fell. Try not to fall, but yeah, that's the order right there. The Curie counter with Shinobi Ace. We have a very nice looking health bar right now, so we want to keep we want to use that to our full advantage. All right, so we're gonna do this pull here again. This time the correct way. Crouch. Behind these two guys, grab the big guy. Now, we're going off the side of this bridge right here. I know. Where are you going, Source? What's this all about? We're going to the 3-story pagoda. I think we had a, yeah, three-story pagoda. That's where we're going. I don't really need those. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. When you get up here, cut the bamboo. Not because it's nice, it sounds good, it looks good. Not because of any of that stuff. You cut the bamboo so you have a clear path to fight on, and you're not obstructed by obstacles. So we're gonna deal with this interior ministry guy up here. The guy up there in the purple. That's what we're dealing with right now. He's kind of a mini boss, but kind of not a mini boss. He's more like an elite mob, but he does a lot of damage really quickly, so yeah. We want to make sure that we're clear when he comes. And he is a good warm-up for Lady Butterfly because he recovers posture really, really fast, and so does she. I remember the first time I encountered this guy, he beat the living snot out of me, bro. It was not pretty to watch. So I'm glad to see that some of my muscle memory is coming back, and that we still remember a thing or two. So let's go. Hopefully I have enough muscle memory for Lady Butterfly when it comes to it, right? Hopefully. So this should give us the Mist Raven feathers. Yep, there we go. Which is another prosthetic tool. And then we get down from here. And the only way down is off the side of this cliff. However, instead of falling to your death, there is a grapple point that you can hit when you jump off of here. So let's see if I can remember where it is. I may or may not remember it. There it is. There it is. So you can run and jump in at that angle and then hit the grapple point to avoid taking damage. Alright, we're gonna travel. I don't think we can use the Mist Raven feathers yet, but we're gonna travel and just see if we can or not. Also, sometimes there's conversations that happen with Emma and Orangutan from outside, so check back periodically. She doesn't always enter the room, right? Alright, so we're going in.
Oh my.
There we go. So we have the Mist Raven now. And, so good, we have the Cleave Spear. So the Cleave Spear is very important for farming. And we'll get to that a little bit later. We also have the Gorging Top, which is very good for vitality and posture damage against enemies. Since we are doing the lady right now, Butterfly, I think we take the Gorging Top. Wait, do I take the Gorging Top? Let me think about it for a little bit. Oh wait, no, I see something else. This will unlock my umbrella, so maybe I take the umbrella instead. These are tough choices. These are the tough choices you have to make in the game. I do need the Cleave Spear, but I don't need it right now, I would say. But I might need the umbrella sooner than that, so let's do Spring-Loaded Flame Vent. I might regret it later, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Oh, I can get both. Okay. Oh, wait. I still have a chance to get my Cleave Spear. I did not see that. Okay, so we'll hold off on the Gorging Top and we'll get the Cleave Spear next.
わしがほこうお前それじではなまた
Alright guys, I think we're ready. No more stalling, no more, messing around. I think we're ready for whatever comes. Hopefully I can do this in two tries or 3 tries. Hopefully. I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna equip the Snap Siege just in case, but I don't think I will be using them. And I might need to also equip a sugar. Do I want to use a sugar right now? Nah, it's fine. It's fine. We'll take what we have. Yeah, I don't really need these. I'm gonna take these off the bar. I'm just working out in my head how this fight is gonna go, sorry. That was me working out in my head how the fight is gonna go. Oh, I love the sound of that mat shifting. It sounds so good, right? Alright, so we're gonna make a dramatic entrance down here by slow walking down the stairs. I forgot this door is locked, by the way. Alright, so what we're looking at here now is our
母上
second attempt at rescuing
少女
him.
よ皆どこへ行ったのだ
Maybe our first attempt? I don't remember
ミコ
the
様
order.
現実か
That's why you use the snap sneaks
Sashina.
to break illusions.
フクロウのせがれよ。
お嬢殿言ってください
そなたは
なすべきことをなすのです。
わかりました
さて、
Her
やろう
kunai.
か。せがれ殿。
Let's dance. It's the dance of butterflies.
お嬢殿
さてな、窓はばしぬるぞ、せがれ殿。
I should mention this is a two-phase fight, with her attacks getting more dangerous in the second phase. Alright, that was a good first phase.
やるじゃないか、せ
But
がれ
it's
殿。
not over yet.
ならば、我が幻の窓へ。高みの見物と、しゃれともうか。
Alright, so we need to outrun these guys. And we're gonna use the columns.
存外にやるものだな、フクロウのせがれよ。
We're using the columns to avoid that damage. You'll notice that her posture bar stays relatively high, or it drains very fast. So we need to keep her engaged as much as possible. Easy.
お嬢殿ごめん
So that's what we
腕
use.
を上げたね、狼。
That right there is why we use Ichimonji double, because as we raise her posture, we're lowering our posture. So it's very important. And we got a Sakura droplet as well, which increases my resurrection. I'm pretty sure we would have gotten one of those from Genshiro had we fought him first, but I don't remember. Yeah, the first time you see this scene, it makes absolutely no sense. You're like, who did this? Why would they do that? But it makes sense later on in the game. So when we get there, we'll talk about who killed Sekiro in Hirata Estate. When we get there later on in the game. This is also the first time that he received the dragon's blood, which allowed him to resurrect.
私のためそなたは戦ってくれた。捨ておくことなどできるものか。狼よ、我が血と共に生きてくれ。
Alright, so today we're trying to keep this, we're trying, excuse me, we're trying really hard to keep this video under 3 hours, because the last one was 3 hours long. Let's go with enhance attack power. There we go. And so, in an effort to keep these videos under 3 hours long, we are going to end this video here now, and then we will come back with another video, and the next video we will be taking on the mounts on the mountain to deal with Robert's father, the armored warrior, and to do a little bit of exploration and running around and seeing what's what, you know. And then once we've done that, I think after that section we'll do yeah, we'll okay, so we'll start that video with the boss in the well, and then we'll do, which leads us to the back of the gun fort and to, I think, Mibu village, and then we'll go to Robert and the mountain, because we really need to get the breath, the water breathing from the Mimu village as before we go forward, right? So you can go forward and you can fight Genshiro right now, but that's not how I usually play it. So we'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much for tuning in, and stay safe.